These first two poems I'm going to read are actually translations of Tristan Tzara's poems from a little chapbook that came out in 1928. That each poem is kind of takes a different sort of mode of transportation and sort of takes off from there. And they were just recently in the Denver Quarterly, so thanks Julia again and other editors. I was really very, very thrilled to see them in there. So I'm going to read those two and then move on to some other poems. This one's called Escape. Bare feet and rough-throated at the watch, I had dried my tears from the winepress to the sole of the head. But how the living footprints ring in the locks, and the sneezes of the light bleed the sky above the bridge of thunderclaps. It's to the waterfall we draw the tears on Wolf Step, for winter to supply itself and mortify itself in us against the cyclamens. Interior ash, the bend of the gorge stuffed with iron, and the jewels of the water reverberate and reunite in the banks in crossing lines of dialogue. And the muscle of the limb swells in vex and vision, but still hangs sadly outside the heavy window. Broken the mountain's collarbone wrapped in rags of snow, and heavy my eyes harnessed to the coming of the storm. Howlers to death, the ponies eat sparks and clatter, electrically unleash scrambled aerial conflicts and blurred ordeals. How many suns of rain, how many rains to direct the fiery games from the summit, and each fist that lands a blow upon eternity is a flower closed up at night. The bandage emerges from volcanic violins, and the sea gnaws through the bitter beams, and still the grasses so often pass beneath the wind's comb. Who knows when again your gaze of chlorophyll will make contact with mine? You see the bee pick up its dances in the glow of its frothy life. The blackbird nibbles alphabets in the game's turns. The mule counts ripples and reflections of midnight. In the drops of vitriol, there's a jaguar who doesn't know how the numbers chase each other, hunting lotteries, and one day finds you out at the perimeter of things, a current on the horizon, roused from a chemical curse, opening the pockets of your being to the weather's wishes. What do I know?